Welcome to Double TV with the brand new G-Shock X6900 watch. Now this is a smartwatch and it's available now for about 150 bucks, and it looks like a regular G-Shock, but what's special about this smartwatch is that we have a battery runtime of about maybe even 2 years, is what the company says, Casio, with usage of 12 hours every day with the Bluetooth LE inside. So low energy Bluetooth 4.0 is what's built in here, as is for example with the brand new iPhone 5s, and we have the new iPhone actually 5 here now connected to this device. Connecting is quite easy, you just have to hold the split reset button for a long time and it says then on, it's blinking, and then you can connect it. That's what I did in the German video, and now we can take a closer look at the watch, which looks like a regular really smartwatch, or even a regular Casio G-Shock watch with the button here on the bottom for the light, so you can check out the time also when it's a little bit darker. And if I open up my Apple iPhone, you can see here the G-Shock app, which is of course for free, so you can just open that up and you can see here that I'm connected to the GB-6900B. This app is able to handle even more than one watch, and you only have to have Bluetooth turned on and hit the connect button. You don't have to connect in the iOS settings themselves. You just really have to go here into the app and then connect. So you can also of course check if the link is there, and if you have lost your watch at home but you're still connected, you can also check the link by just pressing this button, and then it will give you out 5 little beeping sounds, which is quite nice. But it works also the other way around, so I could also check the where my smartphone is with the watch. As you can see here, we have a phone finder, and I can set up the volume that I can look for my phone, for example, which is of course quite cool. So I only have to press here the find button on the bottom for a long time, and then the iPhone would give out a sound, I think. So you can hear it right now. This is quite nice, so it gives out that sound till you press the OK button, and it's quite cool. So otherwise we have of course alert notifications. Let me just put down the watch, since actually the settings are, I think, the most important about this phone. So we can set up mail, Twitter, Facebook and Weibo accounts that are connected then to the watch, and if a new message is coming in, you see here where it says Friday right now on the bottom or on the top here, the name of the person that sent you an email, which is of course quite cool. You can also turn off the incoming call alert and have also reminders. So you can tell the watch, okay, how long should the reminder be, and how should it remind you, like for example with tones or vibrations. Now vibrations can be 1 long vibration, 2 short vibrations, 3 short vibrations, or even tone and a vibration, which is quite cool. You can also tell the phone and the watch to only give you notifications when you're at home or at work, for example, not on the streets, or only actually on the streets. Can also be if you have just the location turned off, since then you won't disturb other people with the beeping sound all the time, for example when you're in the conference room at your company. You have also alert types here. Display indication is also possible, only for some people that's maybe also enough. And let's just go back here and see what else we can set up. For example in Twitter, not Twitter, but in mail, you can say it should filter your contacts, it should give you an incoming mail alert or not. You can tell it should check the email for every 5 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. There's no other options, sadly, and you can also say, okay, which accounts should be on here, and then you can set up special email accounts that should work with this device. Here with Facebook, there's a few more options, like for example friend requests, messages and notifications can be turned on. I think for me messages are the only important thing, and also again here 5 to 15 minutes are the interval that you can set up. So otherwise calendar is also possible. I already showed you the reminders. What you can also do is adjust the time. It's also quite cool, since the smartwatch or smartphone usually gets the time every time zone automatically, and then you can send it right away also to the watch just by send time data, which is quite handy for me, I think, since then you don't have to set up your watch manually all the time. So otherwise we have of course also watch settings, where you can set up alarms even, which is quite cool. A timer, also world time, notifications and others. Other is a lot of other settings here, as you can see. For the alarm, for example, you can also turn on the light. Illumination duration can be also longer, so you can set up everything from your smartphone on the watch, which is, I think, a lot handier than pressing all these little buttons here and really have to read the huge manual of the watch here of the 6900. And actually this app also works with other smartwatches also by Casio, so that's quite handy. And what's also cool is when you're listening to music on your phone, have your headset plugged in, you can also use the smartwatch to control your music. So you can say, okay, the number 1 button should be back, the number 3 button should be next, but you can also say the number 1 button should be the volume up and the number 3 could be volume down. You can also say it should just display the options or anything else. So this is quite cool, and you can also say it should display the options, and you can also then tell the smartwatch to really tell you how fast you are, for example, going by riding your bike. It's also, I think, quite cool. So this was actually it of the brand new G-Shock GB-6900. Nice little smartwatch, I think for 150 to 200 bucks with a 2 years battery runtime on the Bluetooth LE is quite cool. The features are totally enough, and I would rather recommend buying this than, for example, a Samsung Galaxy Gear, since these features are totally enough. You don't have to worry about charging every 2 days or every day, and I think for a regular watch like you would have, for example, I have a Tissot here with touch. This is actually also quite a cool device for a nice also price, I think, by Casio. So till next time, peace, and then again, thank you much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.